It's like 60 degrees outside. So I decided it was a good day for chili and cornbread. Have won chili cook-offs in the past. Not too shabby for a city girl. So let's work on that cornbread. You know, the old recipe. Now in this particular country, it's really kind of tricky to find the cornmeal. So I'm gonna make it from scratch using the kernels. My shortening, my baking powder, my flour, my sugar, my salt, my eggs, my milk. Yum. I was digging around in the cupboards. I came across a Shawnee Mills. I think I'm gonna make that also just to compare homemade to corn mix. To make the cornmeal, we're gonna go and grab a cup of the kernels and put them in our little doohickey here. Definitely loud. So if you're sensitive to hearing, then I would put in earplugs, but not that 3M bullshit the military handed out. Just take them, put them over a strainer. And this is gonna be a trick. The strainer trick was bullshit. So we're just gonna get out the old grease catcher and we're just gonna dump the whole thing on the dang thing and then just sift it out this way over top of pie pan. What you do Saturday night? I sifted corn. Thank goodness I only need like a cup of this because this is a really messy process. So the eggs we get here are, I've had it happen that I've opened one and it's been bad. So I never mix them in the same bowl, and even when we get them, I go ahead and I do a whole water trick just to make sure that none of them are floating before I go to break them open. So you're supposed to do this all the time, but never had a bad one. I've had one with double yolks, but never had a bad one. Cool, so that's my eggs there. Now I have my milk, I got my dry ingredients over there, but this shortening cracks me up. It's so bright yellow, and then it separates, so every time you gotta use it, you just gotta like, you know, stir it back up. Sorry, shortening, vegetable oil, it doesn't matter. Just, whee! Now we're gonna mix it all together. And I went ahead and put some canned corn in there just to give it a little extra flavor. So we'll see. Here's my pan. Here is our cooking paper. I got the dish. I put the dish on the paper, and then I take a pen and then I draw around it. That way I know my shape I need to cut out, and I'll put that in the bottom, and I'll just butter the edges so it don't get stuck. Resident butter. This is gonna be a very noble pan. I'm making two, so that means I got to do 2 pans. I don't have 2 square pans, so one's gonna be a circle, one's gonna be a square. Doesn't matter. All we need for this one was an egg and some milk. So I put my egg and my milk in there. So now we combine that with the dry. Like sweet cornbread, add sugar to taste. So I am willing to bet that this is bland as fuck. So I'm gonna add a little sugar. Okay, so hopefully that's better. And I am an equal opportunity corner, so I'll put a little corn in there. A little corn in it. So now we go to the mystery oven. What are the dials? What could they mean? Whatever is it? So this is temperature, and this is what I guess to be boiler or oven, so it just lives there. I bake banana bread with the black thing over here, and it turns out great. So again, the original numbers that were on this originally were in Celsius anyway, so yeah, you know. And then this is the on button. It's like a timer. It's like a built-in timer. It just stays on to however long that is. I don't know how long that is, but as long as the light's on, it's baking. Let's do it. All right, the cakes are in. So the oven is at approximately, guesstimation, 425-ish. So now we set our timer on our watch, and we'll see how it goes. Ooh, yes. Chili. A taste from home, so you're not alone. I had to do an emergency switcheroo and cover up because evidently some knobs aren't as good as the others. I don't know. Corn! It's got the juice. It's got the juice. It's got the juice. Boom. 25 minutes later, we got a clean toothpick and clean toothpick. We're done, son. Let's let them cool and kill this. All done. Homemade cornbread get cornbread.
Beautiful little cornbread. It's so pretty.
Zoop.
Ta-da! And put it on the serving plate so it's all pretty. Here we go. Yes.
Beautiful. Ta-da. Oh yeah, homemade is definitely feeling good.
Get up on there.
How is this ever a bad day?
That's it. Made from scratch for the win. So it was worth it making that big mess. Well, sorry, Shawnee Mills. Shucks. Can't win all of them.